How do I introduce this topic as smoothly and sensitively as possible?
Popularly known as a gay lisp, neopronouns go back to the 1800s. Dyke and Faggot reclaimed the term as a neutral or positive term of self-description.
Jokes aside, this video won't be about social gender, but about grammatical gender, which has nothing to do with it at all. So what the hell is grammatical gender? Grammatical gender is a subcategory of noun classes, which means that you can put your nouns into categories. For example, can you count electricity? No. Can you count brain cells?
Was erhoffen Sie sich in dieser Saison von Schalke?
Super. Echt super.
Wo glauben Sie, landen Sie denn? Auf welchem Platz?
Oh. Ja. Ist alle.
Yes. And those, ladies and gentlemen, are noun classes, countable and uncountable nouns. Much electricity,
many brain cells.
And gender works much like that. It's just a way to divide up your nouns and to make learning a language a lot harder than it needs to be.
Can I crush your balls?
Yeah. German, as it is with Russian, Greek or Romanian, has 3 genders: male, female and
neuter.
Now the good thing is that this is still better than most African languages. The bad thing is, it makes no fucking sense. A table is a he, an idea is a she, a kitten is an it. Manliness is female, feminism is male, and a girl is neuter. So, these are the problems that await you when you want to learn German. But there is a trick.
Das ist sehr schwierig und die stolpern zuerst über der, die, das. Der, die, das. Weißt du, die Ausländer kommen her und sagen halt, der Bus, der nicht, ne, ist nicht männlich, die weiblich, das Bus. Das Bus. Der Deutschlehrer, nein, der Bus. Der Bus? Wieso der? Hat der Schwanz oder was ist da los, hä? Und deswegen helfen wir uns Ausländer immer ein bisschen, ja? Und zwar machen wir statt der, die, das immer nur ein Universalartikel. De. De Arschloch, de Drecksack, de Karotte, de Bus, de...
What a legend. But yeah, these problems still exist, so how to solve them? One of my students had this genius idea of associating everything male with coldness and snow, everything female with heat and lava, and everything neuter explodes. Let's check if this method works. The tree. The computer.
I call this the igloo.
The cup. The sun. Well, duh. The house. The child. Dubious method, but it works. Now, there is a different problem with gender in Germany right now. How do I explain this? Okay, if you're not German or haven't learned German to a certain extent, chances are high that you have no idea what this is about and you'll definitely need some context. Gendern is a verb that basically translates to gender, and it refers to a trend that appeared in 2020. And I say it's a trend because literally no one gave a single fuck about this prior to 2020. Everybody was in lockdown, had to stay home, got bored, and then abided by the principle of "Where there is no problem, we create one." But what is gendern? Now, German words for professions usually have a male and a female form. A male teacher is der Lehrer, a female teacher is die Lehrerin. So far so good, but the problems start when we form the plural. The plural of der Lehrer is die Lehrer, with no change. The plural of die Lehrerin is die Lehrerinnen, with nen as a suffix. Traditionally, die Lehrer included men and women, and die Lehrerinnen was for women exclusively. So if you're a school principal and you're looking for new teachers, what do you write? Wir suchen Lehrer für unsere Schule. That way you include everybody. However, children and adults alike have shown to associate that form rather with men than with women, so Lehrerinnen und Lehrer was born. But that's a bit long, so people came up with LehrerInnen with a little pause in speech and a Gendersternchen in the written form. Perfect, you might think, in your little monkey brain.
But it's not.
The noun Lehrer belongs to the strong declension, but there's a weak declension as well, where the male plural form works differently. Der Student, but die Studentin, die Studentin and die Studentinnen. What now? Wir haben die StudentInnen gefragt? Looks shit and sounds terrible. Another problem is posed by words with root vowel changes. Der Arzt, die Ärzte, die Ärztin, die Ärztinnen. So what do you write? Wir brauchen a Ärztinnen. Unlikely. So remember when I said, this video won't be about social gender but about grammatical gender, which has nothing to do with it at all? That statement is still true. The whole idea crumbles because gender in the end is a noun class and is mostly defined by the ending of the word itself. The guard in German is female, die Wache, but the association is male. The drone as in the male bee is female as well, die Drohne. So all of you gender enthusiasts can suck my cock. Anyway, this would be a good time to stop. Now, there's one more thing with gender. Some words can have more than one gender and they mean something completely different. Der Schild is the shield, but das Schild is the sign. Der Leiter is the leader, but die Leiter is the ladder. Die Steuer is the tax, but das Steuer is the steering wheel. And der Kiefer is the jaw, and die Kiefer is the pine tree. Also, the plural forms of these words can be different as well. So to wrap things up, that's gender for you. Get used to it, because if you're from one of the red countries, you are in the minority. So grab a pen, because you gotta write something down. And you are gonna write down a lot. Also, the thumb for a thumbs up in German is male, der Daumen. Daumen nach oben. And the comment in German is der Kommentar. Schreibt einen Kommentar. And the bell in German is female, die Glocke. Aktiviert die Glocke. I mean, I'm not hinting at anything, but I would be really glad if someone gave a thumbs up, left a comment, activated the bell, but most importantly subscribed. Thank you, bye.